right? Because you have to like push someone into the trap, and if they flash, then your E, if they pre-flash the E, the knock-up, then the trap is not necessarily properly placed, right? So we'll see how they play down the bot lane for KAOS.
Potent. You can very often just crash that second wave, use the E to walk through the wall, and just get a very easy proxy. Now, the problem is, Shakal was always going to be on the top side of the map, and so you're going to get a very, very quick and easy first blood over to Vayu.
Yeah, nice little first blood picked up off the back of that one. A few stacks onto...
A lot more, I think, volatile. Well, I say that with a Blitzcrank in the game, but I feel like the volatility of how the bot lane in particular interacted really helped assist that one as mid lane, Scuff.
Veli hasn't got ult, so not much he can do. I say that. Scuff does lose a fair chunk of HP. And just a few too many auto attacks as the clone gets gobbled up by the hook. And so far, Snilla has landed one hook onto one real person.
Yep,
I'm counting to see how much they get out of this Blitzcrank.
Yeah, we just gonna do a hook counter for this entire game.
Yeah, one.
I'm
right.
out.
Oh! Oh, Scuffed! That's a solo
I thought he was gonna
kill.
give it up. I thought he was gonna give it up.
Bounce. Getting jumped onto here by Vayu. Just gonna break away from the wall. Jumps away for a brief second. Gets some damage off. Vayu's gonna get caught by the Emerald Trespass. He's in danger here.
Oh!
Bounce just about lives. Pings away.
Yeah. Scuffed was also killed after that solo kill by Velia, so caught out in the end on that recall. But this is a huge, a continuingly huge win. Oh, yeah. Reckless is dead. Via Warfare picked off KAOS. A lot going on. A lot going on the map right now.
Last time around, we had a bit more of a shaky performance on that front, so they were able to get it. KAOS actually got the health bar on Shackle to look for the contest here. Velia has 6, so it does make it a little bit more dicey for them. Double grubs picked up. KAOS gonna just deny the third, it looks like, as Velia jumps over the wall. Scuff, finds himself in a little bit of danger, has stolen away the Tempered Fate. Just forced Velia to throw out the monkey spin, catches him with the Tempered Fate as well, and that is a hook onto the monkey. Raya secures the kill. 2 hooks from Snilla.
2 for 2 in the important moments. I'm sure there's been a couple of
misses,
wide that we haven't seen, but the ones that mattered right now in front of objectives.
Let's go for 3.
3 for 3.
Misses the ultimate.
Yeah.
Can't miss the E, it's a hit! Gets the hook! Traps placed down! Raya finds a bit of damage, the barrier's been used, there's the ace in the hole! Raya, you're under tower! No way did he do that!
Oh no, it's...
Oh,
that's a disaster. That's just a down bad... Well, Vayu doesn't have flash.
Yeah, but the goat's being called into the knock-up!
A true... Well, there will be a red cane.
Oh, Vayu's dead. He didn't get the recall off. No flash available to him. Jumps away. Monkey comes in. Yeah, there's no way.
Very unfortunate.
And once again, it is Raya who's kind of first to a major spike or first to a early spike. Can he make it work as they find the knock-up in? And that is one dead Corki. Going to be Shackle sliding in to secure the kill. Finds the kick onto Reckless. Doesn't follow up with anything more. Just going to back off.
Calm collected, and it's Raya's the Dragon spawning.
Oh, Shackle.
Oh,
that's
Shackle.
not where you want to be stunned, my friend. He... Yeah, Jamada says it all for me there, mate. I don't need to go for that at all. That was a least inabilities. It's been a moment. I say it's been a moment. Don Jake played it in week 1. Dragon number 2 will go over to KAOS, and Vayu will lose his life in response to that. It does look like Los Ratones, though, are going to answer out with this first tower. Not going to be enough to secure themselves the feat of strength right yet as Baus.
Away from that knock-up from Velia. And the kill is secured. Is this alive?
Oh, yeah, Scuff's dead.
Yeah, goodbye, Scuffed.
Happens in replays from time to time. Just gets overextended and caught for it. Ace in the hole comes in just to stop Reckless resetting.
That's very petty.
That is insanely petty. He won't let Reckless reset. Yeah, I mean, Reckless may punish him for it, though.
Yeah, now, I haven't really been tracking the overall lane assignments for the first 40 minutes. My bad as an analyst, I guess, but Raya is actually just a little bit down on XP on Reckless. I don't know how That happened as
Oh, there's the hook actually onto the key target. Silence comes in. Crowley can't escape. Raya gets the kill, gets the 90 cal net off onto Nemesis as well. Flashes over the charm and collects the kill. Shut down for Raya. We were critical of the Blitzcrank. Snill is kind of the man of the moment there. Really turned that one around. Charm lands onto Scuff. Misses the chain lash. Does steal though the Spirit Rush. Nemesis just going to answer out with his own. Going very low here. In comes Reckless. In goes to another charm. Scuff jumps over. The flash comes out. He needs to get the Kingslayer off, but I don't think it's going to happen. That's the kill for Nemesis.
Yeah, I mean, it's support your dreams there. Getting in the way of the chain lash. Baus is going to do the thing in 8 seconds. Well, he doesn't have the E for now, but he has all of his spells. And there's only one person that deals damage here, Jake, and it's the Lee Sin.
Yeah, well, the Forge God comes in, flashes away from the second one. Hook doesn't land from Sniller. Baus is able to escape.
Wanted, and then decided that he didn't want any.
Oh no, Sniller's done it again. Silence on. Crowley's able to escape this time. Shackle's coming forwards as in jumps Raya, puts down the trap, but it's not going to be enough. Jumps away with the 90 cal net. Reckless can't find the Cosmic Binding off, but in comes Scuff on the flank here.
Who you want to hook? It's kind of just who offers themselves up and a bit of a prayer.
Raya?
Is it Raya?
That is not the place that... Okay, he was not looking at his screen. Sad.
He was looking at the pick on the bottom.
Oh!
And now then.
Into the Cosmic Binding. That's going to be the lockdown onto the pair of them as Shackle falls. Scuff takes the portal, but I don't think he's got a 1v3 in him. He's too far behind. Los Ratones press the advantage harder. They're going to secure this dragon, the first one for themselves, and a big denial from KAOS.
Yeah, and this was one of the core win conditions for KAOS for this game. I feel like getting towards an early soul, Ocean Soul of that would have been really nice in a game like this. But losing that dragon, losing those picks, already at the deficit that they were, right? So we're going to have to sit and wait with bated breath, my dear friend. See whether or not that actually happens, but for now, LR full control.
Better than I can. There we go. I do feel like Raya, even with their mistakes, is the kind of guy to watch. Might have to hold that thought because Vayu in danger. KAOS, yeah, they've lost their top. There's nothing they can do. Los Ratones just bringing 4 over to make sure this happens. Secure this tower number 2 on the top side. And Raya just going to go back, get that Yum tiles finished up. And I mean, that doesn't even give you 50% crit right yet. Like, you have to stack that up.
He's fine.
That was almost pretty far from fine there. It's going to get caught by the E. Sniller has silence available to him. Isn't going to throw it down. Chainlash does a fair amount of damage. In comes the Call of the Forge God, followed up by the ultimate and the ace in the hole. They're going to throw onto Nemesis. The Tempered Fate will collect onto a couple of people, but that's 2 kills going over to the side of KAOS to open it up. Down they fall. No, the Humble Trespass, actually. I got baited. Baus finds the turnaround. Sniller's able to break away. Can Baus sustain? He's a red cane, remember. A shutdown off screen for Scuff. In jumps Crowley, though, looking for Shackle. He will fall. Reckless secures the kill. Cosmic Binding hits the mark. Hook goes wide. Scuff has no angle in. I say that, but Baus finishes him up. Crowley doing so much work. Raya will fall. KAOS are too low to live this fight. Crowley will not chase Sniller any further, but Sniller gets flushed onto by Reckless. A double kill for the Bard. And I think this might be a 2-0 for LR.
Yeah, and a particularly quick one at that. Atakan's on the map. Another 700 gold will go over to Crowley's. And then this is kind of the point where you need to see KAOS. Oh, hold on, back to life, because
Nemesis.
Chakal's getting picked out.
Able to jump the wall, gets the kick off, able to break away for a second, but Veli's going to continue to chase off screen. Baus is getting jumped onto. The Tempered Fate able to do so much work. Raya gets a chunk onto Crowley, but it's not going to be enough damage. Sniller caught by the charm. A double kill for Nemesis. Vayu will fall as well. That's a pickup for Velia. And Reckless, he's found Raya. Raya's just on his lonesome. Triple kill for Nemesis. And it just feels like the fighting from KAOS is so scattered. They never have anyone with the Caitlyn.
Hey, Raya, same thing, or Scuffed, you know. No one's really been on the... They've been on the same page in terms of the play that they want to make, but they've not been on the same target, if that makes sense. You know, like, they are all geared towards wanting to fight, but they're not fighting the right people at the right time. And just that little bit of miscoordination, unfortunately, is all Los Ratones need to take over control of any game, but especially one where they already had pretty low hopes for KAOS to upset the apple cart here. And Velia's just going to solo out this Atakan. The team is buffed, and unlike game number 1 here, Baron is likely to spawn up on the map. And that will probably be what LR, I'm not going to say need, but will acquire to end this game.
Well, that were a pick onto Raya, but Raya this time does have Sniller, so the angles aren't quite there for them. Vayu teleported into that tier 3 tower, by the way. So, I mean, that's a tool wasted. I think they genuinely thought they were going to commit for Raya. Trying to come in for the backup. IE now finished up. In comes the Collector from the ace in the hole. Shut down from Raya. I think it was the bullet, actually, from the first strike. Strongest. I need to see them play around him. Raya is 2 levels down on Crowny.
And LDR with very little armor on the enemy team too, so he's going to be dealing a lot of damage. KAOS is very low.
Yeah, just going to jump in.
Scuff
Trying to space them out. KAOS gets silenced, gets finished up. Raya secures the kill. Vayu will fall to Nemesis though in the meanwhile, so it's a 1-for-1.
I mean, one of those top laners is not like the other, is what I'll say about it.
They've got to go deal with the Rift.
Yeah, they have to go and deal with that. And now the Barons have been picked up, pretty much on spawn.
That's nice.
KAOS are now going to have to deal with Baron Siege.
You know, even with KAOS going down there, he has some Coco to keep him going. Right, yeah, could have finished him off the back of that one. KAOS is just going to finish up the tower. They're going to pull out the horn, but, I mean, that goat ain't doing anything.
I'll use that again, unfortunately.
This is a hard one for KAOS.
It's a hard one. Yeah, it's difficult, challenging.
The good news
What else
is
you got in the tank?
they got lower brackets as they go through. This isn't the end of their run yet, but they have a lot of work to do. It's in comes the monkey spin. Tempered Fate lands in. Raya isn't actually one of the ones caught. He is able to finish up KAOS here. Jumps in. Humble Trespass is going to finish him up. Good scat of the week, and that is going to be only Scuff standing. Los Ratones. An incredibly clean game too. KAOS couldn't even put up a slight semblance of a game there. Scuff standing on the fountain, trying to get himself a kill or two, but it's not going to be enough. Down goes the Nexus. 2-0 to Los Ratones.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.